We begin tonight with an absolutely unforgettable Friday on Capitol Hill as a deal is finally reached and a bill is passed on the bipartisan infrastructure bill. Congressional correspondent Chad Pergram breaking it all down for us tonight. What a day, Chad.
Good evening, Kevin. The House of Representatives tonight has awarded President Biden a major component of his economic agenda. On a bipartisan vote, the House approved a $1.5 trillion infrastructure bill, 228 to 206. 13 Republicans voted yes, 6 Democrats voted no. This came after the president worked the phones all day. He also called into a meeting of progressive members. There was a truce between liberal and moderate Democrats who held up the bill throughout the day.
We need to get both bills done. We've always said we need to get both bills done. And tonight we have an agreement that will get both bills done. We're going to trust each other because the Democratic Party is together on this. We are united that it is important for us to get both bills done.
We've also reached an agreement to move forward on a common sense, Build Back Better reconciliation bill, assuming the Congressional Budget Office fiscal analysis is consistent with the White House financial numbers we received last night.
Here's the agreement. Moderates pledge to support the social spending plan in its present form so long as the House considers it by the week of November 15th. Liberals agreed to back the infrastructure package tonight. Liberals raged at how Democratic leaders tried to force the issue.
Well, the whole day was a cluster, right? But beyond that, I was just up there when we were going through all this a little while ago, an hour ago or so. I thought everyone was working in a very congenial way. I mean, rank and file members figured out how to get done.
Other liberals took out their frustrations on moderates.
Look, we began today with what we thought was an understanding, ready to cast our votes, and a very small cohort of our colleagues moved the goalposts. So we're trying to put the toothpaste back in the tube at this point.
The social spending bill is far from finished. House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer says it won't be up until later this month. Moderates still want a price tag. Regardless, the Senate will change the House plan, and eventually, perhaps in December, the House must eat whatever changes the Senate makes. Kevin?
Let me ask you about that because, Chad, according to some reporting out there, this could be much more expensive. So I'm just curious about the CBO analysis. How long might that take before we get something like that to chew over?
We're thinking about a week and a half. That's why the moderates wanted to hold off on this vote because they wanted a final evaluation. They had some scores from the Committee on Taxation, Joint Committee on Taxation here on Capitol Hill, and from Treasury. But keep in mind, in the Senate, they have strict budget rules. It has to be what they consider to be budget neutral. And you have Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, the two Democratic moderate senators, watching that. So whatever changes, there might be some expensive things in this bill from the House that they take out to meet those budget rules in the Senate and then kick it back to the House. And when you lose some votes in the House, remember, Nancy Pelosi only has 3 votes to play with. If you have much attrition there, that might not pass in the House. You could have something that can get through the Senate, but not through the more liberal House, Kevin.
Rapid fire, really quick, a couple more I want to throw your way. Did the progressives blink tonight?
Both sides blinked a little bit here, frankly. The fact that the progressives had always wanted the infrastructure bill and the social spending bill packaged together, that did not happen tonight.
Let me ask you, why did 13 Republicans sign on this?
Well, remember, these are moderate Republicans. A lot of them are from somewhat swingish districts. When you look at John Katko from upstate New York, Tom Reed from upstate New York, Chris Smith from New Jersey, those are some of the Republicans there. Others, who sway a little bit toward the Democratic Party. Anthony Gonzalez, a Republican from Ohio. Those were some of the Republicans who voted yes. And don't forget that there was a big vote by Republicans in the Senate who signed onto this, including the Senate Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell.
Yes, indeed, he did. Chad Pergram for us tonight. Long day for you. Thank you, my friend, as always. We appreciate that.